And so even though my path led me down the route of where I ended up an alcoholic, I ended up getting into drugs, I ended up getting into prostitution, I ended up being done for drink driving, trying to punch a police officer, I ended up in debt, all of these things, homeless, gambling, porn addiction. Even though my road led down this path, every now and then I would meet people who would say to me, Kasim, you're different. I remember I really, really wanted to get into weed, like selling weed. And I remember I met this guy who sold weed, and he said to me, you shouldn't do this job. You're different. And this would happen all the time. And I remember Donna, I used to have a friend called Ben Shepherd. Ben Shepherd's mum, Donna, would always say to me, Kasim, you're different to a lot of boys. You're going to do something great one day. And this would happen all the time. People would say this to me, and I don't know why people were saying this to me. Anyway, lo and behold, what I've come to discover is that I am somebody who is curious. I am somebody who's been brought up and have been shown that there are differences, that people can make choices, that people have autonomy, that there are different ways of manifesting in the world, that there is different ways of relating to people. There are different choices we can make. And whenever I meet someone who's breaking the mold, who's done something that they shouldn't have done, many times what that person at the core believes is that they believe that they have a choice, that they can act differently, that they can literally affect their life, they can influence life itself, that they can poke at life, they can make a choice and start moving in the direction of that choice, and eventually they will get to the place where they want to. They may not get to exactly where they want to get to, but they roughly get in that direction. So for example, some people are like, do you know what? Everyone in my family is poor. I'm using this as an example. I want to be the first to become a millionaire. They may not become a millionaire, but they may get to, let's say, £600,000. Now, some people would call that failure, but I call that success.